From an eruption on Mount Killor that sent lava rolling into the road, and a photographer in Canada who came face to face with a hungry bear, to a collapsing glacier in Greenland that nearly capsized this boat, and an avalanche in Russia that buried over a dozen parked cars, here are 17 mind-blowing moments caught on camera. Elizabeth and her boyfriend had recently moved to Astoria, Oregon. They learned of a local legend, a whirlpool that eats whatever you throw into it and spits it out on the other side of the road. Being the self-proclaimed nerds they are, they had to investigate. Her boyfriend wanted to see if the whirlpool could eat a pumpkin, so they drove to the spot and heaved one toward the vortex. To their amazement, this whirlpool didn't disappoint. Let's see. Get it? Horrible throw. It's all right, it might float into it. Pumpkin in a whirlpool. Oh, did it take it down again? It just went down. It's still right there, right under the surface. Oh yeah, see if it pops back out again. Last time it went down probably 3 or 4 times. Do you still see it? Just barely. No, here it comes, laughter. Again, that's awesome. Oh, back down again. Still just right there. Pumpkin holes. Oh, it's getting bigger. That pumpkin is just spinning so fast right now. No, I think it's gone now. Oh, it took it down. Let's go over to the other side and see if we have a pumpkin coming up. No way, that would be so awesome. There it is. God, oh my God, that's awesome. If you return to this area during low tide, you'll find a culvert under the main road. When the tide comes in, water from the bay rushes under the road and floods the wetlands on the other side, creating the whirlpool you see in this video. The pumpkin, along with anything else you throw in, gets sucked down and travels under their feet, then it pops back up on the other side. One commenter suggested throwing a small camera inside to see if it could capture the journey. If the water's clear enough, it would be some excellent footage to pair with their pumpkin toss. Every year, glacier enthusiasts from around the globe flock to Greenland to see one of Mother Nature's most extravagant displays. Glacial calving is when massive chunks of ice fall from these giant ice walls and crash into the water. They are highly unpredictable, meaning you have to be in the right place at the right time to see one. On July 19 of 2012, an Australian tourist approached a young man and his uncle about glacier spotting near Ilulissat, Greenland. The trio went out in the uncle's boat, hoping to catch a real-life calving. They got what they wanted plus a little bit more. Oh, wow. Wow. Are you all right? It's not every day that you outrun a glacier tsunami. They are lucky his uncle was quick on the throttle. Those freezing waters are the last place you want to capsize. Even though he's from Greenland, our cameraman had never seen anything like it. This is the wildest thing I've ever tried in my life. Glacial calving almost always triggers tsunami waves. Some people will even wait out there on surfboards, hoping to catch a glacier tsunami, but because waves like this happen randomly, you'll never know when one will strike. This Aussie tourist got a once-in-a-lifetime experience to write home about. Meanwhile, our cameraman developed a deeper appreciation for his home country. The Rocheport Bridge, also known as the Missouri River Bridge, was a 63-year-old bridge over the Missouri River near Rocheport, Missouri. In its prime, the Rocheport carried 12.5 million vehicles each year, including 3.6 million heavy trucks. However, it deteriorated over the years and was in poor condition as of 2020. Missouri built a new bridge in 2021, which finally opened in 2023. Their next task was to destroy the old bridge and make way for a new eastbound bridge. So on September 10 of 2023, they rigged the old Rocheport with explosives and brought her down in style. Now, let's see that again from another angle. The old Rocheport was built in 1960 and rehabilitated in 1994. It was 4 lanes wide, allowing traffic lanes to go east and west. As of 2024, Missouri plans to use the new westbound bridge to accommodate east and westbound traffic until the eastbound bridge is complete. Assuming everything goes according to plan, the new bridge will be up and running by December of 2024. The North Caucasus region is home to the largest mountain in Europe, Mount Elbrus, an 18,500-foot behemoth under Russian control. The long dormant volcano is among the 10 highest peaks on Earth, but just because it doesn't erupt anymore doesn't mean Mount Elbrus can't cause damage. On March 4 of 2018, a massive avalanche tumbled down the side of Mount Elbrus. It was on a collision course with a small parking lot at the mountain's base. Dozens of cars were parked in the avalanche's path. Thankfully, the owners knew it was too risky to try and move them. For a moment, it looked like the avalanche would stop right before the cars. Unfortunately, the snow kept piling up and slowly began crushing them one by one. Some drivers were luckier than others. The avalanche unfairly pushed some cars out of the way while completely burying others. You might be wondering why the snow has this orange hue. According to experts, sandstorms from the Sahara Desert traveled north and settled in the region. The sand mixed with the snow, giving it that orange color. Blythe is a small town of under 20,000 people in Southern California. It is located near the Arizona border along Interstate 10 and the Colorado River. Unfortunately, its hot desert climate makes them vulnerable to summertime wildfires. One of those fires broke out in mid-July of 2018. Thankfully, it wasn't as devastating as the ones we're used to hearing about. That's why this couple felt safe enough to record the fire from the Arizona side of the river. They watched as the wind picked up and a fire tornado formed near the water. Just toasted that stuff. So crazy. Here it comes. Oh my gosh, look how huge that flame is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, here it comes, here it comes. Do not get out of the car. That tree is gone. Here it comes, it's pulling the water up. My, so crazy. Oh my God, here it goes. The water spout from the fire. That is nuts. These people better get moving. The falling out of the sky, that's what that is. I was like, look at it honey, the branches, freaking from the thing, it's pulling them up in the air. We might have to go. Yeah, I saw big trees falling. Get that water spout. Oh my God, and those are 2 boats just drove by. Seriously, I saw logs hitting the water. I'm like, what is that? 'Cause it's pulling them up in the air. Oh my God, it is like a serious water. I want to get out. Fire tornadoes or firenadoes aren't that uncommon. They'll form during wildfires when the extreme temperatures create a whirlwind effect. They are basically flaming dust devils and will behave as such. They become waterspouts when they move over water. As with any whirlwind event, this event was different. However, the rotation came from above like a typical tornado. According to reports, wind speeds reached between 80 and 90 miles per hour inside the Firenado. The toxic CO2-filled whirlwind likely reached temperatures upwards of 500 degrees Fahrenheit. It cooled as it moved into the river and became a steaming waterspout. The couple witnessed 2 rare phenomena at once. Luckily, they were on the right side of the river and were never in danger. The waterspout eventually petered out and they drove away. Prince Albert National Park is a 1,500 square miles nature reserve in Saskatchewan, Canada. It's home to many beautiful animals including elk, moose, and white-tailed deer. You'll also find a few bears wandering around. On May 1 of 2022, wildlife photographer Curtis Matishan saw a bear on the path up ahead. He was far enough away, at least far enough that it felt safe to snap a few pictures. Unfortunately, Curtis was upwind. A gust carried his scent right into the bear's nose. What happened next shows why you should always carry bear spray when walking in their territory. Whoa, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, get out of here. I'm leaving. Yeah, get up there, get up there. Hey, bear. Whoa, bear. Hey, good bear. That's a good bear, you stay up there. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, there you go, good bear, good bear. Based on the bear's behavior, Curtis thinks people have been feeding him. He came to associate humans with food and began following Curtis, expecting a free meal. That or Curtis was about to become the meal. Watch how quickly the bear covers distance between the trees. That's why you never turn your back and run. Bears like this can easily top 30 miles per hour. The average adult male human can only hit about 8 miles per hour. Usain Bolt clocks in just under 28. That's why bear spray was Curtis's best friend. Bear spray is a specific type of aerosol spray. It uses capsaicin, the active ingredient that makes chili peppers spicy, to repel a charging bear. In the video, you can see Curtis unlock and load the bear spray canister. He never had to use it. The bear recognized the canister and, realizing no food was coming, ran away. A time-lapse video is a technique that captures frames at set intervals and plays them back in quick succession. If the time-lapse footage is fast enough, you can watch an entire glacier collapse in less than 30 seconds. The Dallio Glacier in India was perfect for time-lapse footage because it collapsed within an hour. In 2021, one photographer used a time-lapse camera to capture the collapse. You can see the glacier breaking away and cascading into the water below. This footage reminds us how powerful and destructive glacier can be. They are always moving, always changing, and always a sight to behold.